I worked with Chris a lot on Vape and on the death of Stalin, and I knew when we were making Stalin, I knew this was the next film. And I remember as we finished the recording of Stalin, I said, David Copperfield.
What we discovered almost as soon as I started is that the film doesn't need me to be weird. You know, the characters are weird already.
Good morning!
Good morning.
Is it too early for sherry?
A little early.
There was something else I could bring to the table, which is this sort of almost magical quality of binding everything together and hinting at where David's going in his life.
Are you David Copperfield?
I am indeed.
There is a sound that the film has that's not exactly like anything else. We have these overlapping layers of solo violin, solo viola, solo cello. There's sort of a yearning quality to them, which to me has something to do with David trying to understand who he is and sort of yearning for resolution.
Maniac! What an adventure we have had.
On your head.
What Chris has is this, he doesn't write music that sounds like film music, if you see what I mean. I mean, he writes original music and it feels perfect. Not only does he absorb the thoughts that you put in, but he comes back with something that is much more unique and surprising, you know, and I love being surprised.
Nicholas Cullen and I have known each other for almost 20 years. And years ago, I hatched this plan, wouldn't it be wonderful one day to do a film score with Aurora? Suddenly it all came together. Nick would be just the right conductor to bring these very lyrical performances out of the orchestra.
Once you hear the music, you've got the final voice being added. And that's when I think the film starts feeling complete. You can see the end in sight. So it's the most satisfying moment, really.
The climax of the film musically is actually the moment when David starts to write. And we and he realize the extent to which he can use his own experience. As the cue builds up, we have these solo strings coming in. We have these two solo violins that start playing incredibly fast, incredibly difficult music. I've been just astonished at the virtuosity. There's this immense release as David, you know, finds out who he is once and for all.
Sorry, what was your name?
Copperfield.
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 Mrs. Cropwood Copperfield.
David Copperfield.